What is going on? I want to talk about how my mental health has deteriorated for various reasons. So, number one, being in the closet will destroy your mental health. I'm a firm believer in that. Like, you know, I really believe that when you're living a lie and you're lying to yourself and you're lying to other people, that plays so much on your brain, on your mental, on your physical. I mean, holistically, it just destroys you. Which is why I don't recommend living in the closet. Even though I lived in the closet for almost 26 years. Like, it's just not good. It's not good for you. It's not. And then like you have to constantly come up with more lies to cover up the lie. To the point that you even start believing in your own lies. And you start kind of like having psychosis because like now you don't know what's real because you've been lying for so long to cover up the lie. And then after a while, the lie becomes multiple the lies. So like for me, when I was in the closet, I was like lying my ass off. Like, dude, I had people thinking that I was having sex, that I was in relationships, that I had boyfriends lined up, guys lined up, you feel me? And then there were people who actually genuinely liked me, like liked me on that let's be in a relationship, let's get to know each other better level. And I pushed them away. Like, I completely pushed them away. Like, I was so good at building up Trump style walls and shit to avoid catching feelings, or at least I thought I was avoiding catching feelings. But then like towards the end of this journey of being in the closet, I ended up catching feelings for someone and getting burned horribly. So again, it's just not good to be in the closet. It's not good to be in the closet at all. And it's sad that we live in a world that requires so many of us to be in the closet. Like, we can't be ourselves because, you know, homophobia and transphobia and closed-minded and just straight up bigotry. Whether it's from your family, your friends, your community, your environment, your workplace, society, you are constantly getting messages that you are not normal and something is wrong with you and you need to go and pray it away or go to therapy or whatever it may be, instead of just living your truths and being who you are. So that is one of the reasons why my mental health deteriorated. Now, as far as the people that genuinely liked me, at the time, again, I was in the closet. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna play into this technically, but I'm gonna play a little bit so I can appear to be this cisgendered heterosexual person that everybody, you know, wants me to be, and society has told me I have no other options but to be. Oh, shout out to Ryan Celsus. He's doing a 24/7 trapping in Japan. I can't wait to listen to that mix. But so that's that, right? So I pushed them away. Like, there's this one person in particular, this one guy, he is the ideal person, right? Like, he's caring, he's sensitive, he actually wants to talk to you about things, he wants to spend time with you, he wants to call you, he texts you. The communication is really good, it's very consistent. And he's funny and he's very creative. Basically, he's everything that I would want in a guy, but I pushed him away because I also was caught up in this fuck boy, fuck girl culture where, oh, look at me, I'm a player, I got all these niggas, I got all these bitches, all these people want me, when really you don't even want the people that you're pursuing because you're in the closet and you're trying to appear to be cisgendered. So it's like lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie. Then this other guy, I've known him since 2010. Really cool guy, but being honest, he's just not my type. Like, he's just not my type, cisgendered or trans, he's just not my type. Let's just, and when that's another thing, people have a right to, even though it sucks, especially when you're on the other end of this, people have a right to preference and who they like and who they don't like and who they want and who they don't want. And then people have a right to determine what type of relationships they're going to have with people. Even though it sucks when you're on the other end getting played left and right, or you feel like you're being led on, or you know, you just have to deal with reality. Everyone's not gonna like you, everybody's not gonna want you. It sucks. But it's a lived reality of being a grown-up and being in society. But he's not my type at all. However, very nice guy, funny, we can laugh and joke all day. But as far as goals, ambitions, and things that like I would want in a person, But as a friend, cool friend. You see where I'm going with that? But the funny thing is that ended up happening to me. That ended up happening to me. And that's why I can say, like, it sucks when you're on the other end of it, but in reality you can't, you know, it is what it is. So I had the same thing happen to me with a guy who, which is funny, like you really start, when you really think about shit, you really start realizing how complex human beings are. And like how you say this is what you want and this is what you like, but then you end up going for the exact opposite. So with this other guy that I ended up liking, physically not my type at all. He's short, he's not tall, he doesn't have the athletic built body that I tend to go for. But like on a personality level, totally vibe. So very intellectual, funny, goofy, can be sensitive and caring, even though he tries not to show it. Adventurous, ambitious, you know, always planning ahead and getting their goals aligned and achieving their goals and going for things. I mean, just very outgoing. So like personality wise, this guy is, you know, the bee's wheeze, right? But physically, I'm just like, oh, well, that's not really. But as I started hanging out more and more and more with this person, the more and more their personality just trumped all the superficial physical shit. And then like as time went by, even their physical attributions became attractive to me. So like, number one, his lips, oh my god, dreamy. But anyways, make a long story short, he didn't want me in that light, even though I pretty much felt like I was being led on as well. But then it serves me well because, you know, what goes around comes around, and karma is real. So while I was playing all these other people that were pursuing me because I was in the closet, he did the same thing that I did to other people. So it was well deserved. You know, you just kind of have to, if you dish out shit, be prepared to eat shit later. That's really the best way to put it. And that's kind of what's been going on. And from the looks of it, he's cut complete contact, and that's that. I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, it is what it is. I even went and got this really nice robe for him, but now I'm like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna take this back. Doesn't make sense for me to be sending it to you as a gift when we don't even talk. And that's cool. That is okay. It sucks, but it's just, it comes with life. But since coming out the closet, I have been doing research on hormone replacement therapy, so I can start hormone replacement therapy and start taking testosterone. And I'm also finding the willpower and the energy and encouragement to just go and start hitting the gym, because I really do need to hit the weights. Like, the weights are going to be my life. The weights and changing my diet are going to be my life all next year, because I want to take on a more masculine appearance, and I need to buff up anyways and tone up and get my life together and just start doing things. And I don't really know if I'll ever date or be in a relationship or any of that, because again, I feel like it's not impossible, but for trans people, it is difficult dating. And once you've been burned so many times, you don't really have the push to get back into the field and try to play these games. You just don't. And then too, karma is real, so no telling how much more karma I'm about to be dealing with, you know. Also, as far as my hair goes, I am gonna cut it next year, because like, I don't know why, I've just let it grow out. I don't really know the purpose of why, I just haven't really been cutting it as frequently as I used to. Also, I just wanted to talk about like one of the reasons why my mental health had deteriorated. Like, I wasn't being honest to myself and honest to others. I was living in the closet, wasn't happy doing that, and that was like one of my main reasons for being like depressed, suicidal, and stressed the fuck out.